How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome, finally, to the start of the F125 My Team career playthrough. I know, I'm like a month and a half late with playing the My Team mode of this game, but we've been on the channel pretty much ever since the end of May, pretty much, like by the time this game almost came out. Y'all will know firsthand that I ended up going through some health issues in the build up to the release of F125, and I had big plans to finish F124 before F125 came out. And then I had a battle with laryngitis, so that was lots and lots of fun, and took my voice around 2 weeks to heal up. And pretty much in the first week, it was the release week of F125, and I wasn't able to play any of it. And then the second week, I really wasn't able to do a whole lot either. And then when I felt better and I wanted to, finish and want to go play F125, I should say, I wanted to finish F124, and I kept taking long breaks because that game killed me. Like, I never want to go back to that game, but there's a possibility that I might do a season 3. Or maybe not. I don't know. It just depends on what I feel like doing. Or if I'm just that fucking bored. Who knows? But today we're finally starting F125. The return of the My Team mode. I'm a little bit disappointed in the My Team because can't play as ourselves. However, we can, play as F3 drivers. So that'll be pretty cool to do. So I do have the F3 driver icons, which I find it pretty funny that they're considered as driver icons, but it's whatever. So yeah, I think enough talk, and we'll go ahead and jump down here to career. And then we have the driver career, which I will say I am going to eventually live stream playing driver career, and it'll just be a streaming thing for just the driver career. And from the little bit that I played this game, I like the driving. I haven't played the career at all, but I've liked the driving. Should be a lot of fun. And when I eventually get the streaming shit all set up, I can do driver career. So that's mainly what it's going to be. But we'll head down to My Team career, and we're gonna start this shit. So I know a lot of people, or a lot of content creators, as a matter of fact, I've seen them do custom seasons. So I've seen some do 16 race seasons, and I get why 24 races is pretty long, but for the first season, we're going to go to all 24 races. We're going to get the true F1 experience for the first season, and then for the second season, well, I'll see if I want to do 16 races or another 24. Who the fuck knows? It really just depends on how crazy I am.
Where you're in control of a new team on the F1 grid. First things first, choose what kind of experience you'd like. If you're new to the series and want to jump straight in, well, we've got recommended settings for you just here. On the other hand, if you're familiar with the F1 games, then feel free to customize your experience as much as you'd like. That's it. It's time to take charge of F1's 11th team and lead them to glory.
For once, Naomi Schiff is not annoying to listen to. She was unbearable to listen to in F124, especially with the monologues that she would have. But basically the same old career setup. So go here, and I'll show all this. Off. I think do I want to keep anti-lock? No, I'll turn it off. I'll turn that off. And I think what I'm going to do, or I'm going to try to do no racing line and no anti-lock brake. Mainly because I've been saying this for a while. I want to learn how to play F1 without the anti-lock brake and without the racing line. And I was trying to do that in F124, but I wasn't about to, waste my time on a game that is completely fucking unforgiving half the fucking time. So I decided against that pretty fucking quickly. So every other setting is pretty much the same as it's always been. Gearbox is still going to be manual and suggested gears just to help out a little bit. Difficulty, what did I have it at the end of F124? I think I had it at like 106 at the end of F124. And I think I usually start out at 100. Yeah, I started out at 100 on both 23 and 24. kind of like kept going up by 10, like every single F1 playthrough from 2020 all the way up. Or not by 10, or was it by 10? It was just whatever felt comfortable. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put it at maybe 101. Maybe mess with 101 and 100 a little bit, see what's better. But we'll do 101, which is in the ultimate section. So we'll see how that kind of goes. Weekend structure. Oh yeah, I have to figure out the fucking career settings. Okay, driver moves. Balanced increase. I want random fucking driver changes as... I want, like, crazy driver changes. I don't care who it is. I just want crazy ones. Department event frequency. Hey, because we're playing my team, we get department events. I haven't done it in a long fucking time. I think there was one season where I had, like, increase, and I think that was 2021 or 22's. I think I'll just keep it at default, at default. And then resource rate. I think I'll keep mine at default, but increase the AIs, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, increasing the AI's cache rate and resource rate makes them drive way more aggressively. So they're prone to more mistakes, I'm thinking. I could be wrong on that. And then fault frequency. Mechanical, we'll do standard faults. And then, do I want to do high? I mean, mechanical failures will be enabled. I'll keep it as standard for now. Probably for like the first like 2 or 3-ish races. And then I'll probably bump it up to high. Just so something more gets added in, you know? Like, that's mainly what I want to do. I want to get used to this is what I want to do. I want to get used to all this shit before I want to actually fucking, like, hate myself for a long time. And then, rules and flags. Corner cutting. I've had it on regular for the longest time, so I'll do strict. I'm definitely gonna get bopped for a lot of shit. Performing rules, pit stop. I want immersive. For some reason, safety cars. Yeah, session length. It's weird that it's not showing me session length. Because I can't even do the weekend structure either, unless it's weather and time of day. We're just gonna do approximate, so it will just fuck with it a lot. Simulation. Oh, it's just all this shit. Okay. Not even really gonna focus on these two because I really don't care about them. I rarely, if ever, use them half the time. There's been like one instance where I showed it on video, but I've been getting better at not using it. let me tell y'all. We'll do realistic surface type. Let's see. Should I do hard on field mode? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do hard on the field mode just so I can have some form of like a little bit more difficulty on it when I use up a lot of fuel. That's gonna make not like running out of fuel that much more of like a top priority of not doing. Race starts to be manual, surface and carcass, yep. And then pit lane tire sim. What the fuck is that? Allows you to prevent tire temperature changes from occurring when in the pit lane. Oh, I think I'll just keep that on then. Car damage, simulation, damage rate, simulation, collisions on. Not gonna turn off the first lap. I can't even do that because I'd have to turn the collisions off, but we ain't doing that. What's the point even having it on simulation, you know? So yeah, I can't fuck with any of the things, which is... Oh, here we go. Okay, I can. Never mind. Qualifying... Do full, session length, long, the usual shit. And, or should I lower that? Nah, keep it long. Keep it full on the qualifying and long on the race shit. So, there's the settings for this. So, there we go. So, now we can choose which team we want, which is either my team, Connor Sport from Breaking Point, which I might play. I might just live stream myself playing it. I might even stream myself finishing off F123s as well and then doing Breaking Points. It just depends. Or we could do APX GP, which has Sony Hayes and Joshua Pierce. I mean, could do that, but I think I'm just gonna stick with regular my team. Just do my own car. You know, when we do like career mode or whatever, it's gonna be like if I could have both of these for like career mode. Like if I was able to pick all three. Like, have my team, have Connor Sport, have APX GP, and have, what, 26 26 cars on the grid. Holy shit, dude. That'd be insane. But fortunately, we can't have that. So we'll just be our regular old My Team. So we can do official drivers only, all driver icons, or I could choose driver icons. Oh shit, yeah. Okay. So I think just for the sake of it, I'm gonna keep Aiden Jackson, Callie Meyer, Sony Hayes, and Joshua Pierce on, and I'm just gonna turn off the rest. For, you know, because, well, actually, now that I think about it, keep JB on, because JB makes a little bit of sense. Massa ain't returning. Weber, it'd be pretty cool if he actually returned. Coulthard, no. I think these ones are... Okay, okay, some of these guys are fucking... F1 esports drivers. Should I keep the esports drivers on? I don't even know who the F1 esports drivers are. I know Lucas Blakely and Ockmere are two of them. Oh god. There's 4 fucking F3 driver icons, and I don't even know who they would be. Shit. I don't know. I think obviously I'm not a knockoff to Ockmere or Blakely. It's just what I don't want, you know. I think it would make more sense if... I think, in all honesty, it would make a little bit more sense if Button and Weber would return. I don't see Massa ever returning, or even thinking about a return. I think Brandon Lay and David Toniza are not Formula 1 drivers. I think they're just F1 esports drivers. I think. Because these 4 below David Coulthard make the most sense. So, yeah, we'll do those. Oh, shit, I forgot to hold on, back. Okay, hold on, just choose them. Often, there we go. We'll do often for them. So, there's a possibility that we could have some of the APX GP drivers and Connor Sport drivers on the grid, and there's a possibility that Jensen Button and Mark Webber could return on the grid, and there's a possibility that maybe an F3 driver will come up, which will be pretty cool if that happened. So, there we go. Just wanted to get that out of the way. I don't know. It's like, I don't mind having the other ones, but it's just like, I really don't. It just wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But if I wanted to make like a, you know, knockoff, or not a knockoff, but like a throwback in time or whatever, then maybe I would do that. But like have all of them on there, especially the ones that are either alive or dead or, you know, in intensive care, I guess, like not doing too well with their health. But yeah, definitely don't want to have them on. I get why some people would. I don't know. I don't think it would fit for F1 nowadays. But it seems like all the settings are all good, so we'll go on ahead and confirm that to enable tutorials. Oh, this is the shit that I don't even know what these tutorials are, so we'll enable them just to see. Ooh, team headquarters. I like this. Fuck. Hey, there we are. I mean,
as
it's
the
not
owner
exactly
of the
us.
newest team in F1, your first job should be introducing yourself to the team.
Okay. So, owner. Oh, so we have owner, background, team identity, corporate, race gear. Okay. So, owner. Owner name. Oh, this is for me. Oh. So, good old Christopher Smithley here. Our driver that we created back in F1 2020 is going to be sitting out for a year, possibly a year. That's if we can be, you know, we can play as the driver in the My Team in F1 26, that is. So there we go. That's our name. On our avatar. What is something similar to him? It could be a woman. It could be a fucking woman if we wanted to. It's not even loading them. Only loaded this guy. It's not even loading the rest. I know they changed around the avatars quite a bit. Or not quite a bit. They overhauled the ever-living shit out of the avatars. So, trying to find one that's like the closest to him is like to his original style is insane. But I think this is the closest. I'm pretty sure if you add a little bit of facial hair to look like him. I'm not 100% sure. It's like, it's either this one or this one, just adding a little bit of facial hair. But like, I have no idea. Maybe someone in the comments can help me with it, of like who would probably be the closest one to him. So I guess, I mean, in all honesty, if we wanted to make it easier, be like, this is Avatar 1, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, and it continues all the way down pretty much to whomever. So it's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So yeah, there's 21 avatars, and this is like Avatar 20, and this one's up here is like 14, Avatar 14. So I don't know, but I think this is the closest that we're gonna get to him. So there we go, and then we'll advance, and here we go. Welcome to our mind team.
Now we know a bit more about you. Let's explore your background ahead of our first season.
Okay. Background.
Hey there, my name's Andrew.
Hi,
I'm
Andrew.
your head of personnel. It'd be useful for the team to know a bit more about your background. Give them a sense of how you intend to lead our efforts.
How I intend to lead it? Oh, my professional background. People manager, head engineer, chief financial officer, and oh, there's initial training too for corporate focus, engineering focus, and personnel focus. Every organization is made up of people, and managing people has been your specialty ever since you started climbing the ladder. You know that the team is only as good as the people in it, and you are committed to empowering and developing your staff to allow them to reach their full potential. Your skills in this area will allow you to motivate your workforce to complete facility improvements quicker. Oh. I don't know if that really does sound like me, but let's see the other ones. Engineer. You might suffer the boardroom and the politics, but the garage has always been where you felt the most at home. Your team's success will be measured on the track, making this endeavor primarily an engineering challenge. You've always loved those. Your experience and knowledge in that field will pay great dividends given the nature of the team and its goals. Your expertise in this area allows you to earn more resource points per week. Ooh. Head engineer kind of sounds like me. Just, my success has been mainly on the track, and my endeavors primarily an engineering challenge. So, and pay great, and my experience and knowledge pay great dividends. So maybe that sounds like me. And then chief financial officer. No F1 team can survive without a sound grasp of the financials, and your skill at juggling not just the numbers, but the relationships, the politics, the EBB, and flow of negotiations is renowned throughout the industry. You're not just managing a team, you're managing a brand, an idea, a legacy even. And you're determined that it be remembered. You're, oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. You're judicious, I think? Yeah, your judicious accounting allows you to earn more cash per week. Ooh, fuck. So, I can already rule out that people managers does not sound like me. I'm trying to base this off of like F1 2020 to F1 23 and kind of like how I saw everything. And the thing is I primarily wanted to focus on my team's success on the track, but I also wanted to help others around me. So like that's where like people managers also kind of comes in, and that's the thing. But like it wasn't even for like my team or anything like that, because no matter what in the older F1 games, upgrades would just get completed no matter what, like facility upgrades. And when it came down to like R&D upgrades, that was all me. But yeah, it makes sense, because I also even remember, I know I'm kind of going on a tangent about this, but I even remember like my main focus was always the second driver after like a certain point in the first season. I'm not even joking. Like the second it hit like the halfway point, or like even after the first quarter of the season was done, or the first like fifth of the season was done, I was focusing on my second driver the most of anything. So like I can rule out people manager because it's not really like, I didn't really have a say in like how fast facility upgrades would come in, because they came in no matter what. But I know this time around is more of a priority. But this one, I don't know. I like head engineer and chief financial is like the same thing, because we all know PepsiCo Racing Incorporated has been the brand of the channel since 2020. When, oh fuck, I'm forgetting his name. I think it was like DuPont Rainbow Warrior. I think that's what his YouTube channel was. Where like I had PepsiCo race when I had PepsiCo Racing initially, and then he said and then he like recommended like for season 2 I added incorporated into it. And ever since then, it's been like a staple of Formula 1 and my channel, like PepsiCo Racing Incorporated. So like, that's the fucking problem, man. Like, well, I can already say it's already a brand, but at the same time, like, I think, in all honesty, I can make this a brand no matter what I can do. So I think head engineer, like, I'm big on engineering and I'm big on getting shit in the car. I've also been really, really vulgar about when certain things don't get in the car. So I think head engineer probably makes the most sense for me. I mean, also so does chief financial officer, but because I'm thinking like if it's like in game sense, if chief financial officer is more of like, oh, I'm trying to make this more of a brand than like a successful race team like Red Bull, but they're also successful at the same time, I really don't have to like worry a whole lot. That's the thing. So we'll just do head engineer because.
And tell us a bit about this HQ. How well developed are the facilities here ahead of our debut season?
Ooh, okay. I get to. Ooh, choose your starting facility investment for engineering, personnel, and corporate. So basic, your team's facilities are impressive, but still somewhat basic compared to some of the bigger teams. You'll need to invest time and money to improve them if you're going to challenge the top teams on their own terms. Advanced, your team's facilities have seen some modest investment already, ensuring that you have the support to challenge the midfield teams on an equal footing. Extensive, your team already enjoys state-of-the-art facilities, and while this doesn't translate directly to on-track success, it certainly gives you a platform from which to challenge the best teams on the grid. So, so this is kind of like picking. This is like the 3 settings that it always gave you. Do you want to be at the back of the pack all the time? Do you want to be a midfielder, or do you want to be a top team kind of thing? So I don't think I've said this before, but anytime that came across my mind, it always went like you're starting out as fucking oh god, I had the name on the tip of my tongue. You're starting out as Marussia if you pick the first one, and then the second one you have Haas, or your Haas, because Haas was immediately a midfield team, and then you become Braun GP when you're a top team. In this case, it's the exact same thing. Basic, you're starting out as fucking Caterham. Advanced, you're Force India, or Racing Point, as a matter of fact. And extensive, you're fucking Braun. I was trying to think of a different one, but like, yeah. This time around, Caterham, Racing Point, fucking Braun GP. That's how it is. So we'll start out as Marussia, but as time kind of goes by, and the more I learn the track without the racing line, and the more that I get used to the game and all that sort of stuff, it'll be pretty fucking easy. Not gonna lie. So basic. It's basic shit. We're starting out brand new. Give me the hardest challenge. That's what I gotta say. So we're basic.
Hello, Mathis, head of your
Mathis.
engineering facility.
What's up?
Let's discuss where we think we are in terms of car performance.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So 0. So we could have no development, some development, or extensive development. Well, this kind of also gets rid of the basic shit that I had. So yeah, again, it's like what I had, or what I was thinking before, like, you know, like Caterham, Racing Point, Braun GP. I think, in all honesty, well, I know we've started out with some upgrades before the season, but I've never started out a season without a single upgrade. So we may not have any upgrades on the, so this is just upgrades on the car, right? Okay, so I think, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think with what I'm capable of, I can drag this car to positions it shouldn't be. So we're gonna go no development.
Hey, boss. I'm Anissa.
Hey, Anissa.
I head things up in your corporate facility. Let's discuss our financial situation.
Okay. So choose an amount of cash to start with. Taking all your budget to get the team up and running, and you have almost nothing left. The team will have to start earning its keep on its own merit before you can start to invest in further engineering and facility improvements. some reserves, okay? So 2.5 million and plus 25% corporate income, or significant reserves, which is 7.5 million and 50% corporate income. Apparently, I just want to make this fucking difficult on myself, so I'm just gonna go. I've put all my money that I've made in the shitty fucking seasons that I had, or the shitty fucking game of racing in F1 24, and put it all into this fucking team, and didn't savor any money for myself, even to buy myself dinner for the next morning. So whatever money I can get after Australia, I'm gonna need it to just buy me at least a fucking sandwich, okay? It's gonna suck.
Right. With all that out of the way, our next task is to finalize our team's visual identity, our official name and branding.
Perfect. So team identity, team name. I think we already know where this is going. Well, let me capitalize the P. PepsiCo Racing. That's an F. Inc. There we go. PepsiCo Racing Incorporated. So that's the name. Team colors. So we're gonna. I mean, it's obviously gonna be like the OG blue, red and blue. But I think in all honesty, because yellow's been like a part of us ever since F1 22, and it just fits well in here. We're gonna add fucking yellow. So we are blue. We're red, yellow, and blue. Or yeah, red, blue, yellow. So I don't know. Like just having, I could do black as well in all honesty, and that would fit just as good. It genuinely would fit better. But I think in this case, we'll probably do, you know, we'll add some yellow on there. And also it kind of adds a nice outline around the blue and all that sort of shit on the floor. So there's the colors. Team badge. I want emblems first. I could give two shits about whatever the fuck they want to give me. So unfortunately, they don't have the classic P. And even when I go to browse items in the emblems thing, they still don't have it. They have these custom ones, which I don't mind. It's just I want my classic P back, man. They didn't even have it in F1 24 either. So it's like it's 2 years that we're going on without having the fucking P. So I'm gonna copy from another design. I already got it, which is this. So accept that. However, I am gonna change the circle to just the base. So, or should I do this one? Nah, we'll do this circle. And we'll add a little bit of darkness to it. Probably like that. So there we go. And that is the logo. In all honesty, it does work because the Pepsi logo is kind of like that. Or actually, are my colors flipped now that I think about it? I think blue is supposed to be red and the red is supposed to be blue, I think. Hold on, Pepsi logo. Okay, well that doesn't help. Okay, well, it's a matter, so I have it right. It's just a matter of like it's reversed. And I can't flip it either, so it's like, well, I kind of have to work with it. Yeah, it'd be like red on top, blue on the bottom, but since it's like sideways, it's hard to really get it right. That's why I liked the original fucking one, dude. Add it back in. If season 2 coming out, add this fucking logo back in. I'm showing it on my editor's gonna show it on the screen. Add it the fuck back in. I want it. Give it to me. Fuck, I went back to select for the badge. Teamwear colors. Oh, I can even choose shit from my team. Okay. So I think it would still be red, blue, and go change theirs to black. Or, ooh, wait a minute. I could actually do this. I can make it all red and then have a little outline of blue. Yeah, that looks pretty fucking cool on them. All right, that's pretty cool. Also, where did my yellow go? Why is it? Okay, why is it? Yeah, like changed for some reason. I don't know why. Or should I have blue on this as well? Like on the bottom. Maybe I'll do this and then, or should I make this red and then make this blue? And now, we'll do it like this. The outline around the bottom doesn't suit them. I'm sorry, it just don't. But there we have it. So there we go. There's the team colors and their jerseys as well, which is just plain old blue and red and blue. So
Next up, there's an amount of contract work we need to get nailed down.
we figured out which driver we're gonna get.
First, we need to settle on our title sponsor. This will represent a key source of income over the coming season.
This is also one of the main reasons why I didn't want to start with any cash, because I knew for a fact that I would get some based off the starting sponsor that we could get, and depending on which engine and drivers we take. That's another reason.
We have a few potential sponsors lined up. Each contract splits our income in 3 ways. A signing bonus that we receive now, a weekly income paid over the course of the season, and finally, a bonus at the end of the season, if we achieve the goals set out in the contract.
Okay, so we got Xenon, X4MiG, and Saren. So Xenon's about $20,000 more than X4MiG. They just want us to score 10 constructors points in a season. Core value is innovation and technology. Weekly income is $420,000. X4MiG is $450,000 weekly income, performance excellence, and the season goal is to finish 10th or better in the Constructors Championship, which is not too bad, all things considered. And then Saren is $465,000 fan engagement and score 5 Constructors points in this season, and that's only 7.9 mil for the signing bonus. I do like the weekly income. Signing bonus kind of sucks. I wish it was a little bit higher, but I think we'll go Saren because the weekly income's pretty good. And the season goal, we can hit that pretty easily. Let's see. View loyalty rewards.
This is our title sponsor, which are responsible for the bulk of our team's income. While much of that income is paid weekly, a large part is dependent upon us meeting our contractual obligations and hitting our seasonal goal. As we develop our relationship with this sponsor, we'll increase their loyalty, which over time can result in further benefits. That said, as our team's fan rating grows, we may be able to attract more valuable title sponsors. So, knowing when to prioritize building loyalty over the financial benefits of a more lucrative sponsor is something we'll need your guidance on.
Okay. So we just get their decal design, owner experience at 2, more owner experience, activity unlocked, different decal design. Ooh, nice little livery reward. Holy shit. That's actually pretty cool. Another decal design which looks cool. That's a pretty cool decal design. 5% weekly income and then another decal design. Ooh, I like that. All right. All right, I like this. This is pretty cool. So yeah, select this one as a title sponsor.
Secondly, we have to make a call on which engine supplier we want to work with this season.
Gotcha.
Generally speaking, our choices can be defined as a trade-off between performance and durability, with the caveat that neither come cheap.
Yeah. So we could do Renault. Actually, we've done all of these. So I think that, obviously Renault's going to be the cheapest one, and Renault's actually, as a matter of fact, not even going to be in Formula 1 in like 2 years. As a matter of fact, Alpine is going to fucking leave them, and Renault, I think, is going to be, I think if I remember correctly, they're going to be gone from Formula 1, so there you have that. So I think what I might do, I did Red Bull the last time I played my team. So I think this time around we're going to go Mercedes. Just because the durability is far more better. And it's cheaper, as a matter of fact, than Ferrari, even though they have 4 more performance. But the caveat here, I don't think they actually run that well anyways. So, yeah. Well, IRL, they're not running that well, but I can afford the fucking Mercedes. I can afford any of these. However, I'm not going to spend $500,000 more just to get a Ferrari fucking engine. It's going to make me struggle like a fucking... It's going to make me slow as a fucking tortoise. All right? Like, ain't gonna happen. So, Mercedes.
And finally, let's talk drivers. Obviously, we need 2 of them. So let's start with our first one.
Can I add myself in there? I'm joking. Yeah, 2 drivers. We'll select one of them.
Each driver's performance is measured in a number of ways. Experience counts for a lot, and drivers with more on-track experience will have an advantage over less experienced competitors. Racecraft describes a driver's ability to work their way through the pack to finish the race higher up than where they started. Awareness represents the driver's skill at avoiding the steward's room. The higher this stat, the less likely they are to pick up warnings and penalties. Pace is a measure of sheer speed. Outside of battling their opponents, how good are they at pulling out consistent fast laps? All these stats contribute to the driver's overall rating, while focus represents their current state of mind and how well they're leveraging their rating out on track.
Okay. So, I think these are the F3 icons, which is Matthias Zagazita, sorry if I butchered your name, Callum Voisin, Nicola, if I butcher your last name again, Solov, and Tim Tramnitz. So everyone knows Tim Tramnitz a lot from a certain Formula 1 YouTuber going by the name of Arava by picking him initially. But then we have some of the F2 drivers like Taylor Barnard, Joshua Dirksen, Joseph Maria Marti, Ritomo, I'm gonna butcher this name, Ritomo Miata, Zay Maloney, Victor Martins, there's Joshua Pierce from APGX, Sony Hayes, Mark Webber, Callie Mayer, Aiden Jackson, and Jensen Button. That's not gonna happen for Jensen. I am sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's cool that we can even see we can even pick these guys off rip if we wanted to. How is Callie Meyer an 87 rating? I think they give her a little too much credit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm joking. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick an F3 icon and an F2 driver just because it makes the most sense. So Voisin or Solov, it might be two choices that I might go with. I think I might do Nikola Toslov or Solov. I'm really hoping I'm saying his last name correctly, but he's one more rating lower than Callum. His experiences is higher. He's 2 down on racecraft. He's got 1 more awareness than him, 1 less pace than him, and 2 more focus than him. So I think Solov is going to be the better choice. So we'll go him.
All right, that's 1 driver locked down. Now let's pick their teammate.
All right. So now, I mean, we could pick another F3 driver if we wanted to, but we're gonna go F2. So yeah, Taylor Barnard, Joshua Dirksen, all the way until Victor Martins is the ones that we can choose. I think, oh gosh, it might be between Joseph Maria or Ritamo. Or I want to do Taylor Barnard. I don't know if I want to do Taylor Barnard. Man, this is difficult. This is actually pretty fucking difficult. Victor Martins is actually a pretty good choice now that I think about it. Oh man. Gosh, this is difficult. I think in all honesty, I might pick Barnard or Dirksen. Or Duiksen. I think because of that U, it's like a U or like a ooh thing, like Duiksen. I think. Yeah, I'll do Joshua Duiksen. I'm gonna probably look that up later and pronounce his name correctly, but I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. I'm sorry once again if I'm butchering these names. I'm trying here, okay? I'm trying to actually pronounce them correctly. I'm not like trying to offend anybody. I'm actively trying to pronounce them correctly. So, my bad if I am. I'm not actively trying to fucking upset anybody. But we'll go with him.
That all looks solid. Good choices and all within our budget. Feel free to review your choices if you want, but otherwise I think we can move on.
We get 4.6 million out of all of this. So yeah, Nikola Solov and Joshua Duiksen, we got both. So, or Dirk, I'm just gonna say Dirksen from now. I'm just gonna say Dirksen until I can get it right. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say Dirksen from now on. I'll get it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. So I think Solov is from Bulgaria. I think. Fuck. Hold on. Let me look up the Bulgarian flag. If he. Oh, yeah, he is from Bulgaria. Nice. And then Joshua Duixon? Where's he at? Oh, how the fuck do you... oh no, German... Paraguayan, I think. Yeah, Paraguayan. That sounds right. Damn, he's the same age as me. I mean, his birthday is in October, but yeah, all right. Oh, so his current nationality, or the nationality that they gave him, is a Paraguayan. So nice. So we have a Bulgarian driver and a Paraguayan driver. I didn't even know about Paraguayan. Well, now I know. But there we go. Drivers, engine, sponsor. Fuck yeah.
Finally, we need to approve our race gear. Don't worry about sponsors just yet. We'll add them later. For now, let's just focus on the livery design and suits.
Okay. So, yeah, this car is ugly as fuck. I'm gonna make it better. Trust me. So, car, please. I don't know. I thought the sponsor gave us one. I could be wrong. Oh, this is the Lewis Hamilton one. Okay, that makes sense. Then this one's F175. Story is yours. Azure or Neon Fusion. I think Neon Fusion might actually work. Well, I have Sarin. So is there a Sarin related fucking car that I can grab just off the rip? There is this one. This Sarin 2. Holy fuck. I might end up grabbing it, in all honesty. I like the star design on it. Well, I end up getting the Sarin. It's just the problem is that the logo is kind of beneath the other ones. So I think I'm probably just gonna, unless I can figure out a way around it, I'm probably just gonna go with one of this livery over here. So let's see. Let me just make my classic car that I am very much known for with an F1. So give me a sec. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of just made a throwback to my F123 car in a lot of ways right here, and I didn't even mean to. I feel like if there was a lot more design like around the fucking like body as well, like with the yellow and shit like that, it would look a lot like my F123 car. That's it. Pretty cool, no? I mean, I think it looks pretty fucking good. I think it does. I was trying to mess with it a little bit, but found out that just doing it this way just works the best. I was also kind of trying to figure out like, would I want like a glossy red or maybe like a glossy like maybe blue? Maybe a gloss blue might actually work. Yeah, maybe gloss blue, metallic. Oh, metallic black. God dang. What if I just add metallic onto there too? It's nicely into it. I tell you what, could do matte blue, but I think glossing it might actually be better. A part of me wants to have like a metallic red. But I think in all honesty, I might do gloss red, metallic black, gloss blue maybe? And then metallic yellow. Or actually, just to make it easier on my eyes and easier on your guys' eyes, we'll do that. And then that's what glossy black would look like. I mean, they both look pretty cool. So yeah, gloss red, gloss black, metallic blue, metallic yellow. Do it like that. Boom. It does look pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like the look of it. Look at this shit, brother. Even with templates, I can make cool looking cars. I'm not gonna lie with you. It look badass as hell. So that's the car. After taking fucking ages on just the car itself, apparently. Eventually it'll load me back in. We'll just wait. There it is. Ooh, dude, it looks so fucking... It even reflects fucking, oh god, I can't remember his name. Dirksen. Yeah, it like reflects Dirksen a little in a way because of the fucking black. That's pretty fucking cool. All right, we'll do suits now. RGB 2? Oh, that's right. How did this one get to here? What? This one looks like shit. What the fuck? There we go. This one's far more better than whatever the fuck this one was. But yeah, probably could have replaced the yellow with the blue in all honesty, but I don't know, it just flows better, like in the middle part of the fire suit. So that looks pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Got our car and then got our fire chutes, which look pretty cool. Now I just gotta do the gloves, which I think I'm just probably gonna do like blacked out gloves or some shit. Just because I think it would make a little bit more sense, so yeah, I'll probably just add maybe a little bit of color, maybe like the tiniest, maybe we'll keep the yellow, but that's about it. Like all the other colors, make it just black, white, yellow, and that's it. So nothing too crazy on the gloves, which is like that was like the easiest one to do, but driver's hands might get burnt a little bit, but we'll fix them if they come across a lot of health-related problems. It just depends. So yeah, now we'll just go on ahead and advance to see what's next after all that. Oh, it's advanced. Nice.
I think that's everything, boss. If you're happy with all of this, give us the nod, and we'll get everything moving. And if not, feel free to go back and review your choices.
Nice. All right, so got our race gear all sorted out, got our corporate side sorted out, got our team identity sorted out, our background sorted out, and everything in relation to me and the team all sorted out. So I think we're all good on that home front. So now it's time for PepsiCo Racing to return to the fucking grid, let me tell you.
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as somewhat of an engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone to deal with all the things that come with being a leader, dealing with the team's finances, sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers? Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labour, the brand new 2025 car.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations and all the very best for the season ahead.
Welcome to your Team HQ. This is the hub of the team's operations, and it's probably worth having a look around, familiarizing yourself with the different areas you'll be responsible for directing. You can use these options to navigate around your HQ. Keep an eye out for notifications. I think Madison Engineering was looking for you earlier, and they were asking for you in corporate as well. You should catch up with them before we proceed further. Oh, and as you look around, keep an eye out for this message. It appears wherever you can summon more information. It's a very useful reference if you want to start digging into the finer detail of how the team functions.
Nice. All right, so after all that, finally we're here. So, we have activities, team owner, engineering, personnel, and corporate. So I guess we'll just go on ahead and I think activities is pretty
This is your
basic.
activity schedule. Scheduling activities between race weekends lets you and the various facilities focus on specific areas of productivity. You can select the different facilities in your own schedule over here, and then select an activity for them to pursue. Picking the right people to work on the right thing at the right time can give us an edge when we really need it, so don't overlook the value of activities. You should consider setting some now, if you have time before the next race.
Okay. So we have a lot of time. So we have up until the 13th to start doing some stuff. Okay. So I think... Ooh, okay, so they even tell us. So preseason team conference, our fan rating goes up, lose $10,000. Lead sponsor press tour, title sponsor loyalty goes up and lose 10 grand. Owner self-reflection, owner experience goes up, lose 10 grand. Preseason department onboarding, slightly increase the morale for aero, chassis, durability, and powertrain. And then worldwide franchise tour, which we get our fan rating goes up and we receive $5,000 each day. And we lose 25,000, so we can make that up around the 24th, and then we can just continue to get more as the days go by. So yeah, I think we'll do a worldwide franchise tour, get our name out there, do all that shit, and then how many more? So we have for the 3rd up until the 12th. So then we'll do a lead sponsor press tour, and then we'll do T conference. Yeah, team conference, and then I think I can actually, can I do the other ones, or can I not do the other ones? Oh wait, yeah, RB. Ooh, I can. That's fucking cool. Okay, so this is for engineering. Okay, so preseason research focus, preseason chassis calibration, aerodynamics calibration, powertrain calibration, and durability calibration. Ooh, okay. And we increase our morale and reduce the time taken to research durability upgrades, durability, powertrain, aerodynamics, and chassis upgrades by 15%. That's awesome. Okay. So then we'll do preseason research focus, and then we'll add on top, I think we can do back to, so I think powertrain will be okay with, I want to do chassis and I want to do aerodynamics. Perfect. All the way to the end. We then have personnel. We have preseason test sessions for Dirksen and Solov, early driver talks, their training camp, and driver promotional tour, even though it downs their focus. So we don't want to down anything. We want to up as much shit as we possibly fucking can. So driver training camp for them, lose $30,000. The perception and focus go up. We'll do early driver talks, increases the speed of talks with drivers, their perception go up as well. And then we'll do preseason test sessions. Beautiful. I love this layout. I love this so much. And then we'll do, oh man, wow, okay. There's so much shit. All right. Let's do accounting push, which will give us 25 grand. We might lose quite a bit of money, but it's okay. I'm just gonna fucking go at it now. Sponsorship kickoff gala. We'll then do the preseason. Well, yeah. Then we'll just do it like this. Sponsor discovery short. Preseason press not preseason press conference. We'll do driver media tour, and then oh fuck, I can't do that one either. I can't do the driver media tour. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, up their perception. That's what I want. That's what we need. Damn, this is fucking awesome. And it's nice that I can use LB and RB to fucking choose. But there we go. It's all set out. All good to go on that. So there we go. Team owner. Oh god. So we have messages, owner training, fan rating, performance, and results. What kind of messages do I got? IT department. Hey, Christopher, you should be set up on all the various systems you'll need to manage the team to glory and keep track of our progress to make sure you check back here from time to time to keep up to date. Messages. Well, you're already looking at this, so you shouldn't know to come here to view all the important correspondence regarding the team. Owner training. Make sure to visit here when you have training points to spend to further improve your performance expertise. Ooh. Performance, view all the details about your team's prestige in the sport. Results, remind yourself how the team has done during race weekends, past and present. One final thing, don't forget to reset the default password from Smithley 2025. Well, thanks for just leaking my fucking password, IT department. Mathis Hartman, hey Christopher, the factory is online and I'm here to assist in any way I can. Speaking of, our car development is an area upon which we'll need to see significant focus over the coming months. We're at a disadvantage compared to a lot of the grid. If we don't start delivering results in R&D, then that gap is only going to widen. Mathis. We'll get there eventually. Don't you worry. Andrew Long, hey Christopher, great to finally get to business, start working with the team at hand. Looking at our current setup, our current facilities are enough to have God knows where we are, but are decidedly bare bone when compared to those of our competitors. We're going to need to prioritize the work of upgrading these facilities if we're to keep pace with the rest of the grid. Andrew. And then Anissa, hey Christopher, I just wanted to put down For the record, I'm really looking forward to working with you as we look to ensure the healthy finances of our team. On that topic, as discussed previously, it's worth noting that beyond the remaining sponsor cash we receive, there is no further investment in the team at this point. We're not going to be able to push hard on the required car development and facility improvements until we've secured some additional funds, Anissa. Alright. So, like I said, starting at bare bones, kind of. We're at 4.62 million, and that's about it, and 1,000 resource points. So what kind of owner training do we got? So we have engineering training, personnel training, and corporate training. Okay. So I need like a discard training. For what? Why? Oh, so I have this. So I need training points. How would I get training points? I think it's just as the weeks go by, I get training points, I'm guessing. And then it tells me how many days I get, and then I'm not gonna really read all the stuff that it says, but we'll get there eventually when we get to engineering personnel and corporate when we need to. And then fan rating.
Your team's standing on the grid is measured in two ways: fan rating and sentiment. Fan rating is a measure of your team's prestige and history in the sport, and can be increased by completing accolades. Whereas sentiment is more dynamic, a measure of your recent performance both within the current season and looking back to previous seasons. As your fan rating increases, you will earn not only a one-off award for each fan rating level, but also ongoing bonuses that benefit the team. Positive sentiment can unlock more bonuses relative to your fan rating, whereas negative sentiment can temporarily disable bonuses you've earned until your sentiment improves. The combination of fan rating and sentiment will affect many aspects of your career, so keep tabs on them at all times.
Nice. And we have a recent sentiment. It's still early days for the newest team on the grid. Can't wait to see what they bring to the table. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that Iceman ended up saying that, because that's kind of something that he would probably say. I compare teams fan rating. What the hell? Oh, shit. Okay. So Scuderia has the most, probably because of Lewis. And you have Mercedes with the second highest, McLaren with the third highest, Red Bull with the fourth highest, Alpine's in fifth with the fifth highest. Aston Martin, actually no, Alpine, Aston Martin, and Williams have level 4 fan rating. V-Carb has level 3, MoneyGram has level 2, Kickstarter's level 2, and we have level 1. Why are we red? Oh, because my fucking base color is red. I meant to set that to blue. I might set it to yellow now that I think about it, because it's gonna be the only way to offset us from the other grid, or the other members on the grid. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we have fan rating. And then performance.
Accolades are milestones, representing your team's growing history and prestige within the sport. By completing these accolades, you will improve your team's fan rating, which unlocks various bonuses and also affects how the drivers view your team and its prospects.
Alright, so we pretty much have the accolades brought over from F124's career into here, but they're for my team. I like that. Alright. So that's actually pretty fucking cool. And then results. Well, we don't have any results quite yet, but we got the grid. So that is good enough. Where's our boys? There they are. Nicholas Olov and Joshua Duixon. Sorry for butchering your name. But since we're not replacing anybody, we have Jack Duhan, Kimi Antonelli, Bortoletto, and Isaac Hadjar. It's nice that we get to play with Jack Duhan. Like, it's nice that we actually get to play this game when he's still in it. So I know that with like season 2, I think they're gonna add like Franco Colapinto in there, but I want to race against Jack Duhan for a little bit. It's just fucking cool too, okay? And the constructors, obviously, it's McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Aston, Alpine, Haas, V-Car, Williams, Sauber, and then ourselves. And it seems like they changed the images for both the constructors and driver standings from F124 to here. Looks more a little bit realistic, I guess you could say. But that's for that, and then
As it stands, we already have some resource points, data from testing, that we can use to kickstart our research efforts. We just need to know where you want us to start. Let's go pick an upgrade to research.
Okay, so research.
This is where we choose our research projects. Research and development are split into 4 departments: aero, powertrain, chassis, and durability. Pick one of these departments, and let's go choose the first research project you'd like us to tackle.
Okay, so because of Mercedes, I'm pretty sure they gave us an upgrade for powertrain and durability, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go check. Yep, they gave us turbo size, powertrain upgrade, and then they gave us 2 durability upgrades that we got going on here. I think what I'm going to do, because I have 1,000 resource points, probably going to do front wing adjuster bracket. So we'll end up doing... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I just now realized that. I don't think wait, maybe I can. But this is what I just now remembered. They might even explain this, but if I get an upgrade and it's completed or whatever, I think I have to make another one if I want to apply it to both cars. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So we'll get the front wing adjuster bracket, which will come in 11 days. Doesn't tell me if it'll fail. I don't think it will, though.
Copy that. That feels like a good place to start.
Okay.
I'll get the research team on it.
Awesome. Oh, so they just research it first. Okay, good. Should I do this? No available slots. Okay, so I can't do that. So then chassis. So I could either the plank or the 4 stiffening stay positions or positioning. I would need the 4 stiffening stays in order to be able to do that. So we'll get a new plank. So we'll research that too. And yeah, mainly got to focus on chassis and power and aerodynamics as much as I can. Powertrain, we'll wait on that because I think the engine itself will just be enough. But yeah, so it should be 11 days until they get back to us. Ooh, this is nice. I like this vehicle performance comparison. It's a different layout now. Somehow, in some fucking way, Red Bull is the second best team, which I call bullshit on that because they're slow as molasses, but okay. They're slower than Ferrari and Mercedes, I'm just saying. But yeah, so this is... We've never started as the worst team until now, so that's the whole... I mean, not to toot my own horn, but if it was me in the car, we'd be the 3rd worst team. Not the worst team, but we'd be the 3rd worst team. We'll get there eventually, but hopefully we'll be all right. Developments. Okay, yes. Your research parts will appear here once complete. Okay. And then assign upgrades. This is what it was. So anytime we get a brand new upgrade, we can then select the driver and then whatever part that we can give him, we can do that. So, but I think they both have the upgrades from Mercedes. Yep, they do. Okay, good. So good enough for me. And then got progress history, which just tells us, oh, it'll show us what's going on between Solov and Durkin. I wish it showed our team just in general, unless there's like an option to like turn on where it does that. But yeah, I mean, be nice. And then component management. Okay, so this is where we can fix our engine for both Solov and Dirksen. So that'll be nice.
Welcome to the personnel facility. All the money and technology in the world won't help this team if we don't have the right people in place, and this is where we focus on achieving just that. Obviously, some of the most crucial hires on the team are the drivers, and managing our relationships with both current and future drivers is a big part of what we do here. But the team is much more than just the drivers. Each facility is staffed by experts representing the top of their respective fields, and managing them is also our responsibility.
Okay. So, drivers, workforce.
This is where we manage our discussions with drivers, both our drivers and other drivers we might be interested in signing in the future. These slots are for our current drivers. We're obviously much closer to these two than anyone else, but it's still an important job each year, figuring out what's important to them and where their long-term aspirations lie. But we also have to be prepared for the future. If we lose one of our drivers, or if we feel we have a better prospect, it's important to have done the groundwork to allow us to negotiate with a new driver. Or more than one. Just be cautious. The more drivers we engage with, the more likely it is that our current drivers will get wind of it, and that can very much affect how they feel about us, and about their future in our team.
Okay. So I think if I go to here... Oh yeah, I can just view the driver market and just choose. Oh my god. Expected salary for Solov is 900k, and for Joshua, it's 1.88 million. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold the fuck up. Why is Callie Mayer asking for $23.95 million? What the fuck is that? Where? Hold on. Oh, there's Franco Colapinto. He might not, yeah, he's probably gonna come into the game eventually, or like come into the season eventually. But yeah, okay, so we have all the other F2 drivers and whatnot down here, and then I think at the bottom, yeah, you had the bottom 3 F3 drivers, so pretty nice. But why could I not find them? Because I found others. Okay, Aiden's asking for 25.67 million. That's too much for Cali, though. That's just 23.95. No. Driver lineup. Okay, well, all this will definitely change. It'll be fine. Penalty money? That's a thing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Owner choices. Okay, well, they're amicable. So that'll definitely change as this goes on. Hopefully it'll start to go up and their perception will start to change. So that's drivers and then workforce.
Each of your facilities has a number of staff members. The more staff you have in a facility, the more productive it will be, but the more it will cost to run it. Facilities automatically recruit staff over time up to the current cap, but if you want to limit expenditure, you can reduce that cap. Be aware, reducing the cap to below your current workforce will cause the excess staff to be made redundant. And even if you raise the cap later, it will take time to rehire those roles and get back to the previous staff levels. Beyond that, making a lot of staff redundant in a short space of time can have a chilling effect upon both morale of the remaining staff and hiring rate.
Okay. So I think we're currently maxed out, which is why it's saying that hiring is paused. So $287,000 are going into them. Okay, it's not bad. But I think the more, like you said, the more upgrades we get, the more we can actually get more in, the more that it's going to cost, which is going to be okay. And the facility improvements.
Okay, this is the facility improvement screen. Here are the improvements you can currently schedule for this facility. You can access the other facilities and explore their improvements from these tabs. Some improvements need us to have completed other improvements first. If an improvement is blocked, it will be listed here, along with information on which improvements we need to complete first in order to unblock it. Each improvement will provide us with an ongoing benefit, but they each also increase the size of that facility. As the facility gets bigger, it will unlock higher levels of that facility, which in turn unlock further improvements for us to pursue.
Nice. Okay. So this is mainly what's going to get us more people, I'm guessing? Yeah. So we can upgrade intranets. What's that? Upgrade, increase morale in all engineering departments each time. Oh, new software and content team to keep staff appraised of ongoing and upcoming facility improvements. Gotcha. Okay. Pit crew, driver, psychologist, contractor management personnel, contractor management engineering, and then contractor management corporate, bidding management group, and then personnel liaisons. And then there's engineering. Oh, sweet. Okay, so they got the engineering shit too to help us out with all of that, like breakthroughs and expansions. And then we have corporate. So a lot of these we're going to have to do eventually. It's just we're going to have to probably wait on doing them. Speaking of corporate.
Hello, boss, and welcome to corporate. This is the hub for the team's finances, our corporate identity, and for our ongoing sponsor relations. Speaking of which, it's important to ensure that our new sponsors are reflected in our team's livery before we head to the first race weekend. Select customization, and let's go finalize the livery design.
Okay, so I completely forgot about putting my title sponsor on there.
Race gear.
Alrighty, and then race gear, car.
We want to focus on
obviously.
the car, so select the car option.
Let me select it then.
This is where you can define the look of your car. Liveries,
Yes.
driver number, and sponsor decals. Right now, we're focused on sponsors, so let's select this option.
Okay. Well, hold on. I have a driving style number that I want to use. So, what in the fuck going on there? This is all sorts of broken. What the fuck is happening with the driver number? That is not right at all. Okay, well, there was one that I had. It was this one, I think. Let me back out and see. Or was it this one? I can't quite remember which one it was. It wasn't the striped one. I think it was... Or was it striped? Yeah, it was striped. And then... had it like this for my own car. Made it fucking, yellow and whatnot, so... Yellow number font right there. For some reason it doesn't have... Oh, for the sides as well. I forgot I have to do the sides. I keep forgetting that. But that... Just give me one quick second. This won't take me long anyways, so just bear with me with all this. And there we have it. So yeah, boom. Yellow 48. God, it's almost like I've seen that from somewhere.
This is the decal editor, where you can apply sponsor decals to your car. Part of what we do here in corporate is build up our family of sponsors. So, over time, we'll have more of them to display on the car. The more secondary sponsors you feature on the car, the more money we'll make. But be aware there are diminishing returns. Use this selector to focus on different areas of the car and start adding some sponsor decals.
Alright, so this is reserved for title sponsor. I could spend $25,000 on a slot. So... Oh, I could put any of these ones on here, I think, right? Locked secondary sponsors. You can discover new secondary sponsors. Okay. Wow, I just talked way more faster than my brain could fucking handle. But we can add a secondary sponsor, which is nice. So I think I'll just add Slingshot on here somewhere. Let's see. Where do I want to put you? I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can. Put it on the engine, probably. Can I not turn it? Oh, I can turn it. It's this way. And then back here. And then back that way. Perfect. I can even scale it too. Hold on a minute. Well. Yeah, probably put it right there and then just... Ooh, nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Perfect. Can I enlarge this at all? I can enlarge it. Good. Nice. All right, perfect. Was really hoping I can enlarge the Cyrene sponsor. So that's good though that I can. So I'll take it. All right, good. Let's see. Oh, I get money from them. Okay. Should I put Cyrene on the side here? No, I don't think I want to put Cyrene on the side. I'll do A plus F. Put them on the side. And then enlarge them a little bit. Put them there. They're on the side too. And then we got up here, which we can only put one, which is fine. What would Octonic look like on this? Unfortunately, it wouldn't be the one that I would necessarily want, but... Yeah, we probably want something like either this one or this one, but I can't get it quite yet. So I think for now, we'll put A plus F on here as well. So, no big deal. No big deal at all. And then the front nose, put Cyrene on there. Let's see. Okay, I can't put them on the wing. So I want to put this one. God, the fucking thing is like in the way. Okay, there we go. Rotate that way, enlarge that way. Rotate again. Just keep rotating it until it eventually will work. There we go, that works. And then, can I copy this? I can duplicate, okay. I can duplicate this and put it on this side. Just turn it the other way. Maybe like... Oop, shit. Hold on. I'm getting there, alright, I'm getting there. There we go. Well, is that off-centered? Wait, I can mirror it. What am I doing? Mirror. Here we go. I don't know why I went through all that trouble when I could just mirror the damn thing. Okay. Then right here, this one I can actually put Octonic on. So, put these boys right there. That one's all good. Rear wing, I think we all know where I'm gonna put. Well, should I put Slingshot back here? I think we'll put Entripe. It looks like it's a fucking like PS1 like game name almost. Oh, I can have one for the underneath. I didn't even know that. Well, I need to get to fan rating 2. This one I can put slingshot on this side as well. So, and then I can enlarge it too. There we go. That one's good. Can't do inside the halo, can't do left side of the halo or the right side. I can do above the halo, which is actually pretty cool. We'll put Saren up here. Kind of like going off the side there a little bit. There we go. That's the top. Mirror. I haven't put Venus on anything, so I'll put Venus right there. Did I enlarge Venus a little bit? Yeah, I'll enlarge it a tiny little bit. Perfect. And then boom. All right, cool. And then, okay, so that works. That totally fucking works. There we go. $375,000 income for all that. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Now
one.
we're decked out.
If you're happy with that design, then that's what we'll go with.
Now we're fucking decked out. Let's go. It's all white, but as the season progresses, we'll get more. We'll be able to get different colors and everything like that. So there we have it. So there's that. Back out again, even though it's not really gonna show a whole lot. Oh, there it is. There's the car with all of it. Perfect. And the guys. Let's go, boys. So yeah, and then I think that's about it. Here's finances, which we all know about the finances for everything. Financial history. We have a cost cap, which we can't go above, I think, 135 million. And then title sponsor, which we already seen that before. So I think that
Okay,
will do
seems
it, I
like
think.
everyone has what they need. If there's nothing else you want to do today, feel free to advance time from this menu. This will skip ahead to the next critical event, but don't worry. If anything comes up between now and then, myself or the other facility heads will interrupt and let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I've already went through the other ones just by the fucking team owner section, so yeah. So today will be the first time that we will be going into our first F125 race with all the new settings, all the new rules that we got for this season. And yeah, it should be a very, very interesting season to say the least. So I think there's not really much to go off of except just advance through time. So let's go ahead, advance through time. It seems like it takes a little bit, but it seems like, oh, front wing didn't come
So,
in.
we're gonna need
There's
to
driver
open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to consider.
What, driver talks this soon? Oh shit. Well, let me first go to engineering because one of the research things did not go through that well. I couldn't even tell what it said. I think it was for the aerodynamics, but it ended up failing. They ended up failing the research. So, I don't want to cancel it. Is there a way to, it's in progress? So Saturday the 8th of March is when it should come in, and the race takes place on, what day does it take place on? The 13th. Okay, so it didn't come in at all, so that kind of blows. But we have driver talks to go to, so I guess we'll go on ahead and go do that very quickly, see what that's all about. Yeah, I mean, they want me to talk to at least a couple drivers, but I mean, I'm not really gonna be thinking about drivers or whatever for next season. I mainly just want to focus on Solov and Dirksen, sorry, fuck, Dirksen. We're gonna say his name like that until I get it right. But yeah, I really don't have any drivers to really lay my eyes on. I mean, there is Liam Lawson. I mean, if y'all have been around on F1 a lot, or on my around F1 on my channel in the past, I want to say before F1 24, Liam Lawson, we had so much faith in Liam Lawson that in seasons 2 and 3 of F1 23, he actually did quite damn well. And I still believe, even though he got demoted to Red Bull and we went back down to V-Carb and all that sort of stuff, I genuinely believe that Liam is still a championship like caliber driver. So he's definitely one of them. But also, it's not just Liam. There is another one in Nick DeVries. However, Nick isn't in F1 anymore. He's not even in F2 because you can't go back to F2 after I think you win the championship. I think that's how that works. You win the championship, you can't even race in F2 again, which I think is a weird ass rule, but whatever. So, in all honesty, I think the people that I would most likely would do talks with would be Liam Lawson and probably Oliver Behrman, if I really wanted to, or Bortoletto. Be one of those three. Well, it'd be one of these two because Liam would be an obvious choice, but I really don't need to pick anybody as of right now. So that's mainly what it is. I really don't need to pick anybody, but still telling me the research thing. To R&D progress, maybe? I don't know exactly what it'd be trying to tell me, but yeah, not 100% sure. I didn't get anything. Yeah, I didn't get anything. Does it still have the exclamation mark? Yeah, it still does. Progress history, maybe? No. Component nope, it's not component management. Yep, there's no upgrades to assign. Development, maybe. Doesn't look like... I don't know. It's weird. It said it was red, so it obviously failed, so I'm just trying to go off of that, but hopefully the plank comes in. That's at least the hope. Counting push, that's good. I forgot about these activities that I have coming up. Driver training camp, which is good for both of them. Okay, the plank
Great
did come
news. One of our research upgrades is
research, I
complete.
should say.
Once we finish researching an upgrade, we can start developing it for one or both of our cars. Head over to the development screen to get started.
Okay. Development. Here we go. Chassis.
The research group have delivered us a design, but we need to actually build the thing if it's going to be of any use. And for that, we have the development group. This is where we turn the engineer's dreams into reality.
Okay.
Here's the upgrade we've researched. Select it to start development.
Okay,
So it's up to you whether to kick this development off now or not. But when you do, you'll want to consider how you want to develop it. Certain options won't be available until you've invested a bit more into improving this facility. But the important thing to think about is that you need to develop 2 copies of the part, one for each of your driver's cars. If you only have a single part when you get to a Grand Prix, you'll need to visit the Assign Upgrades area to decide which driver's car to prioritize.
Okay. Okay, that's not that bad. So I guess we'll just do a single development of the plank then. So it'll be standard 9 days, so it'll definitely come in before Australia. The aerodynamics upgrade, unfortunately, won't. Wait, did I not do it right? Oh, I had to select the speed. Okay. So yeah, 9 days. So that's all good. If there's anything else I need to do at the moment. Okay, yeah. So now we just head on down to keep going through the activities, get all that shit. Nice. Multiple activities complete. More multiple activities have been completed. And now it is time. I got 3 right there done. Probably 4 now that I think about it. 4? Nope. So yeah, now it's time to go see the grid on the starting for the fucking grid reveal. So go see that, shall we? Alright, so now that we got all that out of the way pretty much, now it's time to see. I think we'll get the front wing adjuster brackets in, I think.
A sponsor is interested in backing
Okay.
our team.
Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. That was a fucking jump scare. Corporate facility. This facility's requested your attendance at today's meeting to help them resolve an issue. Corporate, okay. Secondary sponsor discovered. Equinox. Hey, I remember Equinox. I'm thrilled to inform you that we've secured a new secondary sponsor. We should think about integrating the sponsor's decal into our car design for the upcoming race. It could help us stand out and foster loyalty with them. Ooh, nice. So that was just it. They just wanted to let me know about that. Okay. I think we have to head to corporate. Yeah. And then customization for the car. I don't think I could put the sponsors on the race suits if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't put them on the race suits, so that kind of a bummer, but it's okay. Could be a hell of a lot worse, let me tell you. But I think we'll just go to decal editor, and I think I need to put like how many other ones on. I forgot how many I could put on. I don't think I need AT plus F right there. I could just, well, not delete, but just swap it for something else. So I have 5 Saturn plates, 2 Venus plates, 1 Entrepe place, 4 Slingshot, 3 A plus F, 2 Octonic, and then I have Avolo 1961, Equinox, and then Monomic, I think that's how you pronounce it. So then we'll just put Equinox on there. Right there, smack dab on the side. So we're just going ahead and do that. If only I could put like 2 in the same spot. I'm pretty sure I can. I just need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I could put way more on the nose. I could put more on the front wing. I can tell you that right now. Same with that. Definitely put some back there, but I kind of can't. I think I might want to move this up a little bit. Yeah, about right there. That'll be moved up too. And then I can't really put anything right there. So I think for the ones that we currently have, do I really need Siren on the front? What if I put Monomic on there? Well, let's see, Monomic or Avolo. I think Avolo might actually work as, well, I mean, Siren also works. I think I might wait to get the fan rating up so that there'll be like a higher chance for us to, you know, be able to put more on there. So I think I'll end up doing that. Also decided to flip the black and yellow on the fire suit, just mainly because we stood out like a fucking sore thumb. So now there's just more of a yellow outline around everything, which ain't too bad. So it'll look pretty good, I think, now at least. So it'll hopefully whenever I find a different driver suit for season 2, it'll look better. But so right now, that's how it's going to be for now, with the fire suits at least. Okay, yeah, it's far more better, without a doubt. So all that's been done. The plank got done, right? No. But we have one more day for the front wing adjuster bracket.
Hey, Chief.
Okay,
just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to
Exactly.
fall behind our rivals, and we haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment. Thanks.
Thank you for letting me know, Mathis, because I was actually going to just develop the part, but then I remember I got to do pretty much both. So even though we need to develop 2 of these, we can only develop 1. So this will come in after, so we research it, then we actually develop it. I like that. But this will come in after Australia, hopefully. Hopefully don't fail. So we'll do that. Just have the standard 10 days. It'll come in before China, thankfully. We have 4 days remaining on that, so we could definitely get 1 on here, but let's also research. Morale for chassis is high, and I like that. So let's do weight reduction for the floor stiffening. We'll do that. Research that. And then we have enough, I think, for maybe an arrow one. Yeah, for the floor stiffening stays. So do that one as well. We have like next to no resource points. Sliding scale modifier 115%. Is that the amount of resource points my drivers can get? I think that's what it is. But yeah, so we got those 2 going, which is just the aerodynamics and another aerodynamic and another chassis. Totally fine, not the end of the world. We should hopefully be able to get the plank on before Australia, but we could only put it on one of the cars, which is okay. Got an activity completed, which is nice. Got income, weekly resource points.
Hey, boss,
Plane didn't come
have you
in.
got a moment to look at something?
And then personnel facility. Well, give me a second, because the development of this just fucking failed. Yeah, so we can't get the plank in. So I guess we'll just repurchase it. So that's 6 days. Is this 6 days? No, it's 9 days. So yeah, we'll just... Is there a big difference? No, it's just one. It was just because this one failed. It'll come in now after Australia. So no new upgrades on the car. Totally fine. It's okay. Both should come in, the plank and front wing adjuster bracket. So that's the hope. We do have some stuff researched. So now we have a personnel event to get to for the, a personnel department event. So let's go to that. Our title sponsors invited both drivers to a high-profile networking event, but it clashes with their race preparations. While attending could strengthen our relationship with the sponsor, may disrupt their focus. How should we proceed? So since now sponsorships are actually affected by us going or not, it's whatever. So I mean, it's good that it's a thing now, because now we can get more out of the sponsors unlike previously. But you know, so we could go to make good relations with our title sponsor, or we can decline it. I think we'll accept it because we should be okay for race day, so we'll accept it. So executive decision goes up. Nothing for the driver went down, so that's good. And then we'll head to this.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Well, you gotta remember, I can only do one at a time, brother. God dang. I also went to development and not research. So yeah, the chassis fucking one, the floor stiffening stay position failed. So that will now come in. I don't want to cancel, damn it. So I don't want to cancel the research. So now that'll come in at the on Tuesday the 25th of March, which I think is after China. Great. Great. But yeah, now it is time to head to the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park. Some more activities got completed. Check the tire allocation to see everything is right. Balance harder, softer. What? Balanced. But yeah, so now it is time for race weekend, but that will be in the next episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below for some more. Cannot wait to start this first season of F1 25. It's definitely going to be interesting, and I hope you guys are excited and ready just as much as I am. So thank you all so much. I shall see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. I love y'all, and goodbye.